So these snippets here are conversations that have been had with by the guild over the past, I don't know, couple of weeks, ever since this update went live. So you got this first comment here is kind of a significant one too in the grand scheme of our guild and in the grand scheme of the game in general. But it's from Mini Flint Mandalore, and he says 2025. I'm gonna do a SpongeBob impression. I'm a head out. So the reason that that's big is because Flint says that come January he's done with this game. And the thing is he is, I don't know what he is, whale cracking something, not really cracking a whale. What's underneath a whale? I don't know how much he spends, but I know he does spend a lot in this game. First off, he's at like 13.5 million GP, so obviously, he's got a lot of characters beefed up. I mean, I just hit 10 million GP, a month ago? And I play this game every single day for the past 9 years, and I'm only at 10 million. So obviously to be at 13.5, you're putting money in to get there. Second off, we do this thing in the guild where we set a bounty each month, and the first 2 or 3 players to hit that bounty, we're given a $20 crystal package as a gift. And who buys the crystal packages? It's Flint. So yeah, for him leaving, that's huge to CG. I mean, well, in the grand scheme of things, I guess it's not huge, but to lose somebody who actually puts money into the game is kind of saying something. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to lose someone like me who's just like, wow, this game sucks. It's only for the people who pay. But when a person who does pay is like, man, this game sucks, I'm out of here. That's kind of a next level thing. So anyhow. Now Savage, he's just one of our officers. He says, yeah, I think these new changes have me wanting to leave the game. I was already annoyed with the game, and now I just don't see a point in playing it. I'm never going to get anywhere. That's kind of exactly my same feelings. This game is very much trash. It makes me mad all the time. It just sucks. Nothing's fun about it. Grand Arena absolutely sucks. Terrible game mode. It's been terrible since day one. I've never liked Grand Arena. It's always been garbage. Always had terrible matches. And I hate that it's up against a real person, but you can't really play in real time. Like, it's weird. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, I'm playing 2-player, but I'm not. Like, you and your opponent could be going at the same time, but at the same time, you're not going at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, it's a stupid setup. I think we should just go up against a computer. That way then when you lose, you lost to a computer. Because nobody wants to lose, but at the same time, one of you has to lose. So when you lose and you're going up against a real person, it makes you mad. But you're like, well, good for you. I mean, obviously you wanted to win too. So at least when you go up against a computer, it's just like, F you, computer, I'm gonna beat you next time. And at least your frustration is, I don't know, better channeled. But yeah, Grand Arena sucks. Conquest sucks. That's just a chore. They make you do the same dumb thing over. Oh, beat this many characters with this type of team, or get tenacity up, or whatever, X amount of times. Like, it's so boring and dumb. Like, could you have more uninspired feats? Your feats suck. And it just makes Conquest so boring. I hate doing Conquest. It just feels like it's so tedious. I hate when Conquest is active and I see my energies full, because I'm like, great, now I gotta waste time to spend that. Like, I don't like going down the hard path because I can't get very far just because I can't get very far. I don't put money into the game or anything. So, hard sucks. But at the same time, one thing I like about taking the hard path is each battle node is 20 currencies, 20 energies. So I'm like, alright, cool. 5 battles, it's already 100 energy. Kind of cuts back on the amount of battles I gotta do to burn through this stupid energy. But yeah, so that sucks. What else sucks? Galactic Challenges always sucked. Like, this game is just terrible. And so, yeah, and then now there's this too. Just keep putting more and more behind a paywall so that everyone can just fall behind. If you're not paying money, you're just going to fall behind. Oh, did you spend 9 years playing this game and work your way up free to play to 10 million GP? Okay, well, F you. You're not going to be able to get anywhere until you give us money. Anyways, Mitt says, I'll wait around to see how it goes. Galactic Challenges were always frustrating for me anyways. I hear ya. I hated Galactic Challenges always too. But the more complicated this gets, less fun it is. Then it's not a game anymore. It's work, which it's always felt like work to me, because like I said, there's always too much going on. Oh, we got a conquest going on. Oh, we got a territory battles going on. Oh, we got Grand Arena going on. Oh, these are all going on at the same time. So now I have 9 billion things to try to figure out. Yeah, I work 2 jobs. I have a kid. Like, there's this and that and other stuff that I got to worry about. Not just this stupid game and all the dumb objectives that I have to do. And then if I don't do them, then I miss out on prizes. So then it's like I want to do them so I can get the prizes, but at the same time... Anyways, then Savage came back and said, exactly, I just want to enjoy this game again. And they keep making it difficult. And it's not, he's not saying they're making the game difficult, he's saying they're making it difficult to enjoy the game. I'm free to play and it's hard enough before this nonsense. I hear you, I'm 100% free to play too. Never put a single penny into this stupid game. I do not like the Galactic Challenge at all now. Yeah, they ruined it. Galactic Challenge is dumb now. Dumb. Worse than dumb. It's they had something that was fine. You know, it's funny because they had something that was fine enough for what it was. It was supposed to be... Galactic Challenge was something that was just supposed to kind of... People were complaining that the game didn't have much to do. So they invented Galactic Challenges so then you'd kind of have something to do, even though it could be really short, like a couple of minutes, depending on how easy the Galactic Challenge was for that period. But still, that's what it was invented for. And then they went and dicked around with it a little, and that's when they put a Omicron on one of the Gungans, and then had a survey. Oh, how do you feel about Omicrons in Galactic Challenge? And people were like, no, what? That's stupid. We don't want no dumb Omicrons in Galactic Challenge. Just leave it alone. And then it's like, instead of understanding that we didn't want that, they went and made it worse now. Hey, let's just completely destroy this. Now Omicrons don't seem so bad, do they? Ugh. Anyways, then Savage comes back. Yeah, I think these new changes have me wanting to... Oh, I already read that. Then Jam comes along and says, this episode quest... It must be crap, but for some reason they edit that. You can't even claim half the stuff without paying for it. Someone said cash flow was slow. What, I can't say crap? Lol. Yeah, that is stupid. I already pointed it out, how I have all those things that are technically completed, but they're locked behind a paywall, so I can't claim them. Because I didn't pay for a stupid key, basically. Crispy Milk says, I cannot express how unhappy I am with these new enhancements. Yeah, they're not enhancements, they're downgrades. They're serious downgrades. Oh good, I'm not alone. Yeah, I feel that same way too, because as I said in the main body of this video, I always felt like I was probably kind of in a minority how much I hated this game. You know, I felt like it wasn't a widely felt sentiment, like I was just kind of alone. Now it feels like everyone's catching up, and then they're seeing what I've seen all these years. Like, yeah, this game does suck, actually. Anyways, did they give a reason for the double drops out of nowhere? Bet you my left nut is to try to keep engagement up like they knew, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he's wrong. The double drops were just for the 9-year anniversary, which I did respond to that, but I don't think I took a screenshot of my response because that's not what I was trying to do. I was just trying to show other people complaining about this game, not show me talking to the guild. But anyways, he went on to say they knew these changes were going to piss people off. If anyone else is going after Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, I'd do it on the PC client. One of their better animations, which then my guild kind of went on a tangent talking about that, and they said, yeah, the animations, they said it's their favorite event on PC and all this. And I never know, because with this game, CG kind of has a reputation of subpar graphics and stuff. So when they say that it's one of their better animations, I don't know if that's serious or if it's a joke and it's terrible. But anyways, now in this screenshot, this is the bounty hunter stuff that I was talking about, how they set a bounty. So like this month we need R8s. They're looking for a Zalbar R8, 2 whatever that is, Rebel something Layer Organas, a Kyle Katarn, a Scarif Rebel Pathfinder, and an Eth Koth, all at Relic 8. And then Flint says, again, wrote them down for next month's bounty, last one of the year before I bounce from the game. And then Drewski says, sorry to hear you're leaving, Flint. I've been contemplating quitting too, but gonna keep playing for a bit. I'm not a gamer anymore, except for this game. Then Flint goes on and really explains things, so he starts a little rant, and he says, it stopped being fun and more of a grind for me. Guild is what kept me going for a while. Lame new tunes with a novel's worth of rules. That's true. The characters recently have been either random as F or just stupid, like these dumb specters. F you, they're not cool. Or else they have characters, or the super random one, Dark Ray. Like, it's a character that showed up in the movie for 3 seconds, and you're gonna make her a whole character? Jeez, even Disney wasn't serious about it. It was just a thing like, oh, look, her potential alternate. And then this game's like, oh yeah, we're gonna make that a real character now. We're gonna come up with a full backstory for her. We're gonna give her a kit. Like, how do you come up with a kit on a hallucination that Ray had? That doesn't even make sense. But anyways, yeah, and then some of them, yeah, the rules, like the kit reveal when you're reading it, it's 3.5 miles long, and it's like, how am I supposed to remember all this? How am I supposed to remember how this kit works when there's a book here? It's not like it says, you know, X allies gain this up, you know, this offense up or whatever, and this defense up, boom, and that's it. That's nice and easy to remember. No, it's this, and then, oh, there's an Omicron which does this, and it's just like, okay, I already forgot all that. But anyways, bullshish fleet changes, terrible drop rates, and the pay-to-play is gross. Pay-to-play being gross, absolutely. It's ridiculous how greedy CG has become. It just gets worse and worse and worse every year. It's weird. They somehow keep capping themselves. You think it can't get any worse, and then the next year comes along, and you're like, oh, I was wrong. It can get worse. And then as far as the terrible drop rates, yes. I mean, that's one thing that they've been complaining about. I haven't been recording that, but yeah, there's been a lot of complaints about the drop rates being absolute trash. And they just are. Like, for example, I think the characters that are on a node that only has limited spins per day, I think you should get guaranteed drops. See what I mean? Like a dark side, or not a dark side, just a hard regular energy node. You only get 5 spins per day. I mean, yeah, you can refresh it with crystals, but if you don't, you get 5 spins a day. So I think if you're farming a character, and that character is on one of these nodes, you should get 5 shards. At least one drop per spin option. No, your drops are like nothing sometimes. Literally nothing. Like, oh, that'll help. Or I have tons of energy from like bonus energy, whatever. It's overflowing. I have like 184 out of 180 or whatever. And I go to farm a piece of material for a character and they give me none. And it's like, wow, that'll really help. That'll get my character relicked up much faster. Thanks, CG. I appreciate getting literally nothing. So yeah, the drop rates do suck. Anyhow, and then he says, I lose the fleet starting move 4 times a day on average, running out of good characters in the Star Wars universe. Phoenix Spectre? Really? Yuck. Dark Vision Ray? And General Syndulla next? Who's next? The ice cream guy? Luke Face Vader? Which, when I first read Luke Face Vader, that was kind of funny. Because that does feel like what CG's doing, just really stretching, reaching for anything. I mean, the Star Wars universe is massive. They should be able to add in a whole bunch of awesome characters, and they're just like stretching for the most random, stupid things. Anyways, at least on the old Leviathan mirror, you could win by going second if you had a good strategy. Rant over. And then Baynor says, Datacrons almost did it for me. Every update seems to drive more away, unfortunately. Hate to see you go, Flint. You've been a rock and a quintessential Polypro, yeah. Quintessential PP member for a long time. Yeah, Datacrons suck too, because Datacrons are like, they can turn a trash team into super OP, and it makes no sense. Like the recent one they have now with the new Night Sisters. You know, that's like a really hard team to beat now in Grand Arena. So now here we are, or not Grand Arena, Squad Arena. Here we are with GLs, which are supposed to be the best character in the game, but nope. Oh, we give this one a stupid Datacron, so for 3 months now you can't beat Night Sisters. Oh, okay, well I'm glad I have this GL that required tons of prerequisites and all this, then a long event for me to complete to unlock the character, just so that now I can lose to Night Sisters. Cool! And then the other thing too with Datacrons is it's like, if you get one all the way maxed out, I never have because it's way too much work and effort. But that's the thing. To get a 9 star or level 9 Datacron or whatever, it takes a lot of materials and stuff. And then it just lasts for 3 months. So you do all that work, you get a solid Datacron, and then it's like 3 months later, okay, see ya. Like, they're just so stupid and a waste, and just a really dumb, pointless, terrible idea with minimal thought put into it. There actually was one more slide that I forgot about. It was right here. So it says, "So happy I can't get shish from Galactic Challenges. Fuck this game. I'm with you. It's bullshit. Agreed. I'm ready to take a break from the game. We'll stay on if you want until you find a replacement." It's kind of funny because I think this guy's name is Who's Your Daddy, and he like recently joined our guild, and now look, CG ruins the game, so now a new guild member is going to be leaving. But see what I mean? Everybody's hating this game now. It's not just me. Before, I feel like it was just me. Now everyone's like, man, I ain't got no time for this. But yeah, so that's all I want to talk about. I just want to come on here and just, I guess, rant a little bit and just show, like, what my guild specifically has been talking about in regards to this piece of trash game. And, yeah, I don't know what CG's thinking. They must really want to shut down. I guess they want a lifelong vacation. They don't want to work anymore. I mean, I guess not. They're all billionaires, right? Well, multi-millionaires at least. Their game's $1 billion, so... But yeah, that's all I got, so thanks for checking this out with me, and we'll see what happens in the future with this stupid game, and until then, I said see ya.